The lady of the association, Jean Washburn, asked me to share this story with you guys. It's a story I've told a few times, and it happened to us when we were playing up in the Waldo area. Chris and I were out walking from the campground, and we go walking out through the woods and stuff, just kind of looking to see if there's any deer tracks or hog tracks or anything like that. And we come into this clearing and saw this big hole, which I guess there's a lot of sinkholes up in that area, and Chris and I go walking up to the edge of this hole, you know. We take a walk up, we look down in there, there's like no bottom to this hole. So Chris, he goes over, and he grabs this big old tree branch and throws it over there, and we sit around and listen. We don't ever hear it hit bottom. So we're like, man, that's a deep hole. So we go and we grab this big old rock and we toss it in there, and we're looking over, we're waiting for it, and still nothing. We don't hear it hit bottom, we hear a splash, we don't hear any noise. So Chris and I are just kind of shaking our heads, and we go walking over to just the edge of the woods. In this clearing, we see this old truck transmission laying there. So Chris and I go, yeah, let's take this over and throw it in. So two of us lift it up, and we walk on over, and we stand at the edge, and it's like 1, 2, 3, and we throw this transmission out. And all of a sudden, out of the bushes and out of the tree line, we hear this rustle. And we turn around and look, and before we can even get turned around, this goat comes flying right out of the woods, right past us, and dives headfirst into the hole. Didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Chris and I are like, holy mackerel, what just happened? You know, we're just sitting there just puzzled. You know, we look over, no goat, no transmission, no noise, no nothing. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden this guy comes walking through the woods, you know, and introduce himself to us. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're just out looking around. He goes, you guys haven't seen my goat, have you? So as a matter of fact, we have. We were just in here looking at this hole, and all of a sudden your goat come running out of the woods and dove headfirst into the hole. He said, that's impossible. I had him chained up to an old transmission over there at the tree line.